In this part, I'll put a few more details here, like this battery box. And I'll put the steps, couplers on. And then I'll draw the trucks. Okay, and first we want to put the frame in place. We might as well put the set glass window in when we see it, because it's actually pretty easy to forget the okay, and then measure out the trucks there. Right at 3 inches each. And as I've said, a lot of times I draw both trucks at the same time. You can do one at a time, part of both. And part of why I have us basically come in between 1/4 and 1/2 of an inch here, then right at about 1/4 of an inch, 3/4, a little bit of 1/4, 3/4, and 1/4, and then the little bit that's left. Part of why I'm having us draw a lot of SD40-2s, first of all, they're a very common engine, but these EMD trucks are, both on the Jeeps and the SD40-2s, these are a great locomotive truck to practice. Very, and even when I say I draw both trucks at the same time, I kind of focus on part of one of them and then go back and focus on the other part. Like I'll draw the whole side frame here. Then I may draw the other side frame. But see, that quickly we kind of have, and then there's these diagonal lines. And you see, all of a sudden we kind of have side frame. And as I'll say, you just literally cannot draw enough SD40-2s, enough EMD trucks. They're literally the first engines I drew again and again and again. And if you want to draw other engines, these are really some of the best engines to just really start to build your eye for the spacing. Like, see right here, this feels like it could be spaced over a tiny bit. Because I know we all have like our favorite engines that we see. But a very strong word that comes to mind is SD40-2s, GP38-2s. These are definitely the fundamentals of they have very, the doors are very standard, and the cab has a standard cab. I mean, that's the term they use. And so it's just there. Next thing you knew, you draw 10 or 12 or 20 of these. And the good thing is all the class 1s today still use these SD40-2s and certainly rebuilt versions of them. And here I am, that quickly just kind of moving on, putting kind of these little bars up here that you just sort of draw. And while you're at it, why don't we put the wheels under it? Here are the circles for the roller bearings. Center that one a little bit better. Just right there. See, I do a lot of erasing myself. these trucks. This truck over here. And remember, if you have any questions, always ask in the comment section. Happy to answer your questions. Let me know what drawing projects you're working on. Okay. Okay, and then let's see. Fuel tank. Put in the fuel tank. Pretty standard fuel tank. Air reservoir. Fuel filler. Fuel gauge. And the sight glass. Okay, so I'll go and sharpen my pencil. All right.